Now?
And he says, oh, 5 cents. I don't know. They said it's real. There go those points. That's what happens when you're down at the ocean and you partaking in the tree of knowledge. Great stuff. Folks, welcome to Killarney. We know we're live. We're on IMISAT Sport. I see it's on Facebook at the moment. Taking away there, Stacey Wilson and Wayne Wilson. both in Nissan Maximas. Stacey up on the inside, Wayne on the outside. Black and white. Stacey takes the lead now. Just 2 cars in this class. Front wheel drive. Nice 3-litre V6 Nissan Maximas. And over the rise they go. Stacey leads out from Dad Wayne Wilson. Down to the bottom end of the circuit they go. Let's have a look, see if anyone's going to take the Joker. They cut in. Will they use the dirt? No, they're both Joker early. So they go out onto the tar. Work their way down through dams. They're going to cut back. They've got a bit of a different course. They go through the KFM cut through. They're staying on the tar. Oh no, Wayne Wilson goes up on the inside. He takes the gravel and Stacey takes the Joker. Where they're going to come out. Oh, this is going to be pretty close. Both come out on the inside of the bus stop. Work their way up the Uber straight up towards Quarry Corner. To Quarry they go. Wayne closes in up on the back of Stacey. It's an early cut back to the right-hand side to get back onto the dirt. Oh, Wayne tries something new. Doesn't work. Stacey stays ahead in the white Maxima. And Wayne Wilson right up behind him. Wayne really pedaling there. You can see the wheels spinning on the dirt there. The CV joint's working overtime. As they go back down into that RSA step in, work their way through. Still out there. Work their way around. They're probably both hooking on the dirt now. Will Wayne go on the outside to the Joker end? Yeah, Wayne goes, he says tit for tat. That's the way they work. Wayne's going to come through hard on the tar side there through the chicane on the tires. But look at Stacey roll. He's got it all together here. Sold a dummy and off he goes. Take a nice leisurely cruise up into Quarry Corner. Wayne sounds like he's scratching around in the gearbox. Stacey goes, oh, and Wayne throws it away. A little bit overzealous. You would think front wheel drive would have traction, but that heavy behind of the Nissan Maxima rolls around. Well, has Wayne stalled that car? Yeah, I think he stalled it. I think it just locked up and he stalled it. He's rolled off the circuit, so Stacey's on his own. Stacey can take a leisurely cruise and not work too hard on that one. We're live, coming live to you here on Facebook. Welcome to all the Facebook viewers. There's over 200 viewers at the moment. Thanks, guys, for joining us. As you can see, Wayne Wilson pulling off the circuit. He's unfortunately done something there that he's going to have to sort out. I think he's got a flat wheel. I think he's got a flat. It sounds a little bit rough on the far side. I think he's got a flat tire. That is why the car breached and swung him around. And coming through, Stacey in the Maxima, taking it nice and easy. Pitches it to the right, up onto the dirt. They usually do 4 laps from what I understand. Or is Stacey finished? Stacey up on the rise. He's going to get out and chat to the marshals and say, how's it, guys? How's the weather? Steps on the hammer and gets out of there. I'll be best I finish my final lap. I haven't seen the checkered flag. Off he goes. Do I continue? Why not? Best you get a Coke at the middle of the field. Glen, remember that when you go out there, find a Coke at the marshals. They've got a Coke stand in the middle, so you can pick up a Coke. No, not that Coke, the one in the tin. Are we having a whale of a time here at Killarney this afternoon, folks? Welcome to the viewers. It looks a little bit quiet, just with Stacey Wilson out there on the track at the moment, but that's Class B. Only had 3 entrants, of which one was napping, having an early afternoon nap. He said he will go out for the next heat, so best he does. And we're waiting for that checkered flag to come out. Stacey's still out there. Well, we kicked off this morning with a little bit of short circuit motorcycle racing. Now this afternoon, Rallycross, Western Province Motor Club Rallycross. And it's predominantly BMW E36 Cup class, but there are also a couple of other cars. As you can see, Stacey Wilson in the Nissan Maximum from DTM Helderberg. Nice to have them on board. Wayne and Stacey Wilson. And there's a couple of other cars that will be coming out a little bit later. We've got a few Opel Cubs, a few Golfs. But like I said, predominantly E36 BMW 3-litre V6s. Well, it's very kind of the Rallycross crowd to invite me this afternoon. Nice to be here, as I say. We had some short circuit this morning and now some Rallycross in the evening. Well, we are commentating from the top of the circuit, just on the exit of Quarry Corner. If ever the cameras pick us up, this is where we're standing. I'm standing on the stand here with a couple of the helpers. Checkered flag out. Stacey says, eventually. Thanks a lot. Now I can open that tin of Coke and enjoy it. First time I've seen a rallycross car stop in the middle of the track and ask for a soft drink. What absolute fun. Well, Facebook viewers, tag your friends, share, go on, do as you please. Make sure the more viewers we get, the more attraction we get. I think we're just going to have a short break from the commentary side. The water tanker, the Bowser is going to go out. And just drop a little bit of fluid on the soft stuff. We don't get too much dust. And then we'll be back with the commentary pretty shortly. Go pour yourself a nice soft drink, make some popcorn, and we'll catch you later. Right, so out there now, the E36 jaunt. I see Stacey Wilson's joined the fray. Donnie van Niekerk's out there. Let's have a look who's out there. Rian Smith, I can see Rian out there. Looks like Divan Wenzel could be out there. And I'm not sure who's in the 43 car. We'll pick them up as they come around, but nonetheless, we'll let you know. So there's 4 or 5 cars there by the look of it, possibly 6. They're about to get running. Off they go under the green flag and they get away. Rian Smith gets a good start. Oh, Piet van der Walt's in there as well. They roll around, bring it into the turn. Piet putting it sideways. They're getting close. Donnie van Niekerk looks up on the inside, manages to bring it around. Divan Wenzel's in second place. Donnie van Niekerk, Stacey Wilson, Piet van der Walt. And is that Barry Williams up behind them? They'd go work their way down bottom of the track. Rian Smith got the bit between his teeth. So Rian leads out. Piet sits there in second place with Divan Wenzel up behind him. Stacey Wilson. And the rest of the field follow. And, no, Piet van der Walt's a bit further back. Sorry, he lost a bit of a placing there. They work their way around on the right-hand side. Up the KFM straight. Some go inside, some joker. Looks like Divan is joker together with Stacey Wilson. Rear-wheel drive versus front-wheel drive. Divan and Stacey, but getting out there. Rian's gone. He's out of there. He's hastened and makes his way up into Quarry Corner. Donnie van Niekerk following suit up behind him. Rian brings it around tight, holds it in, brings it up onto the top rise. Donnie van Niekerk losing a lot of time, wheels spinning. Here comes Piet van der Walt in the class car, as they call it, with Stacey up behind him, Divan Wenzel and Barry Williams. But looking on the front end, Piet van der Walt getting it out of shape there on the rise as they work their way down to the bottom of the circuit now, taking the chicane, the RSA chicane. They go in. Rian Smith, where's he going to go? Is he going to go joker? Yep, Smith goes joker. He goes to the outside. Rian is absolutely pedaling from oval track fame. Rian Smith working his way through the tires. And coming through is Donnie van Niekerk. Donnie van Niekerk comes through, but Rian's pretty close, and Rian's done the joker. Rian gets it nice and shaped up, works his way out. Stacey Wilson sitting right up there behind him. Stacey in third place, but look at Rian running up here behind Donnie van Niekerk. Donnie's still got a joker from what I understand, so brings it in, slides it, holds it, reaches it. Rian Smith comes in nice and tight. Stacey to follow. Oh, and Piet throws it down the road. Divan Wenzel avoids him. Piet throws it down the road. He's going to have to bring it back. That means Barry Williams comes up on the inside of him. Barry's window is looking a little bit dirty. I don't know if he's got a windscreen. Oh, Piet is totally overzealous. And those shark's teeth, absolutely no favors to the suspension. So I guess the wheel alignment shop will be up for a little bit of an offing there on the out. Right, so the guys get going. Piet gets going again. I'm sure he's lost a bucket of talent in that first corner. So he'll come pick it up later, that's for sure. Donnie van Niekerk does the joker now. Where does Donnie come out? Through the kink he goes, puts it a bit sideways, gets it into the bus stop. Here comes Rian Smith. Rian in front of him. Brilliant move there by Rian. He played that one to the full, comes out ahead there of Donnie van Niekerk. Up into Quarry Corner they go. Rian Smith doing what he does best. Holds that E36 around. Tries to keep it nice and tight. You don't want to have too much spin. Donnie van Niekerk. Here comes Stacey Wilson. Stacey up over the shark's teeth. Here comes Divan Wenzel in P4. Barry Williams a little bit further away. And they work their way down towards the bottom of the track once again. Donnie chasing the back of Rian Smith as hard as he can. Smith goes a little bit side. Oh, and he swings it around. But look at the car control coming out of Rian's stable today. Now, Donnie van Niekerk up behind him. What are they going to do? They'll both come in tight. They're going to take the Rallycross straight. Hook it up. Smith goes wide. Van Niekerk goes tight. Well, here's another one. Donnie van Niekerk's on the rubber. He's ahead now, Smith. And here comes Stacey Wilson. Smith gets out nice and early. Can he close down on the back there of... I'm telling you something. Piet van der Walt is having a little bit of a scream at the moment, but nonetheless, here comes Donnie van Niekerk. They bring it in sideways. Stacey Wilson using the front wheel drive to his advantage. He closes back out on the back of Smith. Divan Wenzel coming there. Barry Williams up behind him. Donnie van Niekerk trying to get out of the thingy. And Stacey up on the back end there of Rian is saying, come on, bud, move on. We've got a race to finish. Into the chicane they go. Brilliant stuff. Somebody's on the gravel coming up towards us, up the Rallycross straight. At full tilt, that's Piet van der Walt. Got to get a bit of car control coming out of there. He's looking a little bit more tidy now. I think he's learned all the lessons. This time, Donnie goes on the Joker run. So now, does Rian Smith come up the race? Here he comes. But Donnie's ahead of him. But it's close. And Stacey's there too. Rian gets on the gas nice and early up towards Quarry. He's going to push on the back of Donnie. Can he come up on the inside of him? He's going to try and force him wide. Donnie holds sway. Rian comes on the inside. They spin their way around. On the gas and spinning like you will know tomorrow on the dirt. Rian, Stacey Wilson, they're all behind. Donnie van Niekerk, Divan Wenzel, Barry Williams, they're all in it to win it. Into the chicane they go. Ooh, this way, that way. I love it as they go through the chicane. Work their way back out onto damps. Take a long sweeping right-hander. I think this time they've gone to the dirt. I'm not quite sure how that rule's working out, but nonetheless, onto the dirt they go. So they sort of have one on the outside, one on the inside. They don't run just the dirt and then a joker lap. So that's the club rules. And, coming out of that kink at pace. Woo! Stacey's ahead of Rian Smith. Stacey's got past. He's up to second. Chasing Donnie. Donnie looks to try and drift the car around. Stacey comes in, uses front-wheel drive to his advantage as he chases down on Donnie. Should have put his nose in there. Oh, they finished. Checkered flag. Donnie takes checkers. Stacey second. Rian Smith third. Well, no harm in that. Great drive out there. Divan Wenzel, Barry Williams, all bring it home. Well, Piet van der Walt, he's not going to be too happy with himself. Lekker man, lekker. Ons gaan nou braai. Right, the next heat there, Tristan Nell, Ryan Cat, Jean Verwijk. 3 cars, side by side. So they start there on the far side, as you can see. All ready to go. Green flag, and away they go. Ryan Cat gets a good roll of the start there. Nelson is outside. Van Wyk looking up on the inside. Ryan Cat brings it around. He's going to just take it nice and steady. Tucks it in nice there. Nell is sticking a little bit wide. Van Wyk up behind him. Cat gets on the go. Nell trying to push in. Oh, Van Wyk gets a little bit ragged. He's carrying a passenger, so it's to be thought. I think that's naming a passenger race, like having a navigator with you. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Neva van der Merwe is with Ryan Cat. Can you imagine the chatter in that car? Ryan, not yet. Slowly, Ryan. No, Ryan, don't do that. Oh, dear. Well, off they go. Ryan Cat throwing that BMW around with Gay Abandon as he goes into the bus stop. Oh, good car control there from the young lad as he brings it out. Tristan L sitting right up there behind him now as they go up the Uber straight up towards Quarry Corner. And Ryan Cat there. Oh, look it up on the inside. Nell sticks it in. Is he going to push him out? No, he isn't. He's still going on the inside. Can he bring it in? He does. He does. Cat around the outside. Brilliant car control there from Ryan Cat as he holds around the outside of Tristan Nell. Nell getting it a little bit wayward up on top of the hill. Cat's out of there. And John van Wyk must up the ante if he wants to catch the boys up in front. He's a little bit behind them. So he works it around, make their way down to the bottom end of the circuit. The twiddly bits down onto the tar. So this time they'll hook it right and get onto the Rallycross straight away on the gravel and tar. Cat decides to go long again. So it looks like they have to do 2 longs and 4 shorts from what I can understand it, the way I'm looking at this. But nonetheless, I sound uneducated about the rules, but these are club rules. Oh, Ryan gets it totally sideways, and Tristan L goes into first place. Ryan Cat's going to bring it out through the switch, and they work their way up towards Quarry Corner. Tristan L leads out there over Ryan Cat in the Caltron car. Burning up the rubber on a Saturday afternoon. Tristan L will have nothing less. Ryan Cat getting on the gas nice and early, trying to close down in the back of Tristan. The dirt is a little bit powdery. It's a little bit damp on top of the rise there. Comes Jean van Wyk. He's going to want to do a little bit better. Possibly up the ante. Coming in a little bit tight there on the hill, forcing him towards the barrier. I think that's his biggest concern. Furthermore, he seems to be coming to grips with the rest of the circuit. Nonetheless, this time, Cat still goes wide. Well, he's not using the dirt. I think he's just enjoying himself. Tristan L straight up the Rallycross straight out the cut through. Gets cracking on the pace. Ryan Cat comes out, throwing it around there. Like I said, with Gay Abandon sideways, drifting it up towards the Uber straight towards Quarry Corner. Breaching the car there now is Tristan Nell. Ryan Cat drifting all the way around the Quarry. He's going to keep it together and bring it in. Yep, great car control up onto the rise. Oh, Ryan showing his expertise out of the drifting days. So he's pretty comfortable going through there. Nothing untoward. Brings it around, steps it out back onto the tarmac. Is he now going to go cut it at 90 degrees when he goes around Damps? We'll have to wait and see. Now he goes long again by the look of it. So this is giving Tristan all the advantage. I think Ryan's just going wide to enjoy the tar, if you ask me. Don't see any checkered flag yet, so they're still out there. I think Ryan just wants to shake the nerves out of Neva, if you ask me. So that's the bottom line. Tristan Nell coming out. I know Ryan's just throwing it around nicely. Keeps the car control all together. Tristan playing with the throttle. Sweet sounding E36 BMW. Cat brings it into the rise, holds it together, using all the power to his advantage. Up over the rise. Brilliant stuff here from the E36 gents. They are absolutely maximizing their fun factor here. Jean van Wyk, I see he's also got a passenger. I'm not quite sure who's with him. Ooh, that barrier gets a bit close. Is that something special? Do you have to greet the tires? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. We'll question them as the day goes on. Tristan Nell smoking it up for the crowds. Lekker man, lekker. As they would say in Cape Town. I see Ryan Cat driving slowly. I think Neva's nerves are shot. Well, having a look at Neva, I see her nerves are buggered. False teeth have shifted. Hello, Auntie Neva. Right, so next up, Glen Phillips, Trevor Hutchings, Braden Hutchings, and is that Steve Humble? So they pull away Glen Phillips, but looks like Lane Hutchings out front in the Golf. He'll just hook it to the right, front wheel drive. Glen Phillips putting it sideways with a BM. Braden Hutchings looking after Sandra Bakari's car, not wanting to get... Oh, Braden getting a good drive onto Glen Phillips there. He goes over the top. He gets past him and makes his way down. Glen's not going to give him an iota of space there now as they're going towards the kink. He might just get forced a little bit wide there. But no, Braden just hangs there. There we go. Gareth Easom going out onto the circuit. He's a bit late. All these guys catching his afternoon naps on a Saturday. I don't get it. Anyhow, working their way out down the bottom. Who's going to go Joker? Who's going to come inside? Well, Braden goes Joker and so does Steve Humble. Right, so here comes Glen Phillips. Phillips on a hard charge. Up behind him, Trevor Hutchings. Braden ahead of Humble. Humble, not so humble today. Off they go. Glen Phillips. Well, he missed one in the first heat, so he's back. Just brings it around. Good car control from Glen Phillips. Next up, Trevor Hutchings, then it's Braden. No, Steve Humble's got through on Braden Hutchings, so Steve Humble moves up to third in the Ravenel Opal. Gareth Easom down in fifth, and he's a lap down. So they all work their way down to the bottom of the circuit, still being led out there by Glen Phillips. Glen once again up the Rallycross straight. Dirt tar works his way up. He's going to hang a quick left-hander out of that chicane. There we go, out the chicane he goes. Oh, top draw. And is getting away from the rest of the field, stamping his authority down. Trevor Hutchings, here comes Steve Humble. Up behind Trevor, he's going to go to look up alongside him. Trevor's got the inside line going into Quarry Corner. And his boot's open, he's selling fruit on the run. Trevor Hutchings breaks a bit, hopes the boot closes. And holds in. Oh, look at that as he swings out the handbrake. And Steve says, it's not going to work on my watch, brother. Have a nice day. But he gets past him again. There we go. Well, Trevor Hutchings has brought out his A game. And I like that diffuser he's got on the back as the air goes. It goes with it. So nothing wrong with that. And Braden has now been called by Gareth Eastham. And Gareth's got a whole lap to make up. So Braden be not too concerned about that. Now as Glen Phillips goes joker. Glen Phillips goes joker now. What's going to happen? He works his way through the tyres. It's a switch this way, that way. Brings it into the bus stop. Oh, he's got a country miles advantage at this moment in time. Trevor Hutchings goes joker. Trevor will work his way around in the Golf, the Hutchings Service Centre Golf. Brings it in, and Steve Humble gets through. I don't think Humble's done the joke yet, or has he? He might have done it early on, I'm not sure. Glen Phillips coming already into the rise. Trevor Hutchings' diffuser now suddenly rises for the drag. You'll see when he stops, it'll drop again. Steve Humble goes, here comes Braden, up on the back of Trevor. Oh, and he gets it wrong, and Braden could get through. Braden gets through on Trevor. Braden is keeping it neat and tidy. The car's polish is still shining as he makes his way down towards the chicane section. Well. Trevor Hutchings, a little bit out of sorts there. Braden said, thank you very much, Uncle Trevor. I'll just work my way through here, and boom, take it like that. Right, Glen Phillips up on the inside now, down the dirt trap, up towards the chicane. Works his way out there. He's absolutely not hanging back, that's for sure, as he makes his way out towards Quarry Corner. Here comes Steve Humble in the Opel Cadet. Also, flat taps up towards Quarry Corner. And Glen Phillips just hooks up the back end and says thank you very much and makes his way up over the rise. That E36 working overtime. Braden Hutchings now leading out over Trevor. Trevor needs to know, can he close down on Braden? Braden's having none of it. He's keeping that car neat and tidy. It actually doesn't even have a drop of dust on it at the moment. That's how neat it is at the moment. Well, Trevor's trying everything, but Braden is just driving down the road. A good old Saturday afternoon meander around Killarney Rallycross circuit. Nothing wrong with that. Trevor's in there. Gareth Eastham trying to stay in touch with him. He is a lap down. As I said, he came out the gate. So he's got a lot to do. Glen Phillips, well, enough said. He stamped his authority down on this one. Steve Humble's trying everything to catch him, but I don't think it's going to be a checkered flag. So that it goes to Glen Phillips. Second will be Steve Humble, who's going to come home in third. There's a lot of dust down the bottom of the circuit. Who's going to appear? It's Braden Hutchings. And Trevor's coming at him. But Braden will have none of it. Trevor goes a little bit wayward, does a bit of farming, and Braden takes P3 in the seat. Well done to him. And Trevor Hutchings followed there by Gareth Eastham. Well, lucky day at Killarney, for those that are viewing. And Rallycross, Western Province Rallycross club rules. Lots of fun. Normally aspirated machines, just out having a lot of fun. This could grow, I'm sure. And bring it around. Already they're bringing up the handbrake. Bring it around. Donnie van Niekerk up on the inside. Ooh! Rian nearly takes off Donnie's nose there. Rian showing all his oval track experience there ahead of Donnie van Niekerk. Divan Wenzel. What is... Someone's towing a rope. Oh, I know what it is. Tug and tow. Stand on my rope and my bumper comes off. This one is going to be weird. Is it going to cause a calamity? It's got to cause a... It slows the car up drastically on my rope. There we go. All happening out there. Mr. Cat, nice drive out there. Oh, no. Ryan Cat says that his motor has given the ghost. We gave Ryan a Christmas thing about Piston van Wyk. It's called a happy hooker. Right, so Donnie van Niekerk leading out. Rian Smith in second place, third place. Divan Wenzel, Barry Williams up there behind them. Donnie van Niekerk goes up onto the right-hand side, up over the rise. Rian Smith. Wat probeer vasloop hier in twee. BMW in tweede plek. Divan Wenzel derde. Barry Williams vierde. Down they go down towards the kink. Hard on the charge. 4 E36s in it. Rian Smith putting it totally sideways, losing a bit of traction there behind Donnie van Niekerk. Van Niekerk gets out of there nice and quickly into Dams, working around the right-hand side of the circuit. And where does he go? He goes long. So Van Niekerk goes long. So too does Divan Wenzel, so too does Barry Williams. Van Niekerk goes in, comes out, and Rian Smith comes out at full tilt. Now, that's what Rian wanted, a bit of clear air. Can he bring his way around? Trying to counter steer, bring the back end around, not too loud, and then get on the gas nice and early, go up over the rise. Van Niekerk getting a lot of wheel spin, not traction, as Rian Smith tries to get out of there. He doesn't want to be hassled by Donnie van Niekerk. Divan Wenzel's in there. Barry Williams trying to close back on the back end of Divan, but Divan gets out there quickly and scanters his way down towards the chicanes at the bottom. Rian Smith gets out of the chicanes now into Dams, takes the long right-hander. What is he going to do? Is he going to go joker? He goes far up. Yep, he does. He jokers. Now, can Rian get this together? Not too much swaying the tail. You don't want to fishtail too much. You want to get out there as quickly as possible. Into the chicane he goes. No, but Donnie van Niekerk's ahead of him. Donnie van Niekerk's ahead of him. I think this is their second last lap, I'm not sure, but Donnie van Niekerk gets hard on the gas now up into Quarry Corner. Rian trying to close down on him. Rian bringing it in nice and quietly, trying to get good traction, bring it into the corner. Donnie gets a bit of wheel spin. Here comes Rian up on the inside and up over the rise. Rian Smith says, thank you very much. Donnie gets a lot of wheel spin and Rian is out of there. Catch me if you can, he says. Well, we've lost Divan Wenzel. Because here's Barry Williams, and where are Divan Wenzel? Sickness as well, because apparently it's terminal. Right, here comes Rian Smith. Can he come inside? No, it's going to be... That man, Donnie van Niekerk, comes through. Checkered flag time. Checkered flag, Donnie van Niekerk. Second, Rian Smith. Third will be Barry Williams. Well, mechanics, give them a round of applause. pushed him out the way. Get out the way. Down they go, down towards the twiddly bits. Into the chicane they go. Jean gets out. Tristan follows suit. Jean left to do a joker now. Joker, Tristan. Inside, yep, Tristan's ahead of him. Tristan doing well. Sean gets on the gas early up, your base straight up towards Quarry Corner. Tristan already going sideways, bringing it around. Hold it, hold it. Right, so next heat, the two Nissa Maximas from DTM Helderberg. It's Stacey and Wayne Wilson. Wayne around the outside, Stacey up on the inside. Stacey's got the upper hand once again, and he gets away. Wayne trying to get some traction on those front tires as Stacey's got this one sorted. And Wayne, well, he's got other ideas. He'll want to close down now as they make their way down towards the bottom end of the circuit. Stacey throws that back of that Maxima around, getting it nicely sorted out. Wayne trying to stay in touch. Make their way down to the bottom of the circuit, down into Dams. Stacey's got to do the joker. No, he doesn't. He comes up on the inside. Wayne does the joker. So Stacey up on the inside now, getting good traction, working his way up towards the top end of the circuit. And that's given him a good advantage. Wayne comes out of the joker now into the cut through. And it's a notable advantage that Stacey's got. Works his way through quarry corner towards the right-hand side. Oh, locks up the back end, pitches it in nicely on a front-wheel drive through the water. Get a bit of steam there. Wayne comes, he tries to avoid the mud. Now he's got to just try and get the traction down. You can see him counter-steering the front end as he tries to pull that Maxima down towards the chicanes. Oh, Stacey hits the shark teeth horribly. Well, he don't even knock the diff on that one, but on top of the shark teeth, works his way through and goes toward the front. Oh, they won't have the back diff, obviously. It's front-wheel drive, so it's just a lateral axle section, cross member. Coming up towards us now. Stacey there with Wayne right up behind him. Stacey goes through the kink onto the bare straight, gets cracking. Oh, he seems all okay. Here comes Wayne now. Full tilt up towards quarry corner. This time Wayne goes nice and tight. Closes down on the back of Stacey. Up over the rise they go. And Wayne's closing down, hand over foot now on the back of Stacey. Stacey tries to get out there quite quickly. And they make their way down towards the chicanes. This time Stacey gets it right. So too does Wayne. Up over the shark's teeth, work their way out into Dams. Right hand there through Dams up towards the KFM cut through. Stacey's into the cut through the joker section and Wayne does the dirt. Is Stacey going to come out in front of Wayne? Oh, side by side stuff. Wayne gets the upper hand and he takes the lead. Wayne's got the upper hand now. Stacey second. Colin Brown's playing with his life. He wants the shot. Wayne tucks in. So to does Stacey. Into the mud they go. Work their way up over the rise. Are they going to get traction? Stacey comes in tight now. Chasing down the back end of Wayne now as they roll out there in towards the chicane section. This is nail-biting stuff. They nose to tail. Stacey rolls around the back end and swings it around. Wayne's got the upper hand now. They go out the cut section into Dams. Make their way through Dams. And working their way around. Wayne takes a right hand. Stacey takes a right hand onto the Rallycross straight. And they make their way up towards the left-right chicane. Wayne gets out there at full tilt. Stacey's coming along, but Wayne's got the upper hand. Up towards quarry goes Wayne. Brings it around. Brakes about now. Coming around. A little bit of smoke coming out the back of that car, but that's normal wear and tear. That's what you want, a nice old work motor. Wayne, oh, the shocks are clapping much better, and so too does Stacey gets out there, sounding ever so slightly better. So they'll be hitting the rebound blocks pretty hard as they work their way once again through the kink. What happens now? Does Wayne go joker? No, he goes, cuts right. So too does Stacey. Work their way around. Still a few laps to go on this one. Wayne gets out there pretty quickly. He's on the gas pretty early. Makes his way up. Oh, and Stacey throws it around, and looks like there could be issues. Can he get it going? Oops, that rope is rather lumpy. Brings it around, and now he's got to do it all over again. I think Wayne has got this one in the bag, that's for sure. But then again, nothing's sure until it's finished. And, oh, Stacey getting all untoward. Suddenly a little bit unsettled by his going off. So he's just got to regroup his thoughts. Hopefully he'll have it all together again. Something for the spectators, or should we say the assistants. Coming up towards us now. Wayne Wilson getting out there pretty quickly. Checkered flag beckons. The seat goes to Wayne Wilson. Stacey will be a distant second. Next heat's underway. Trevor Hutchings gets a good start. Gareth Eastham is in there too, and going around the outside is Steve Humble. Humble goes around the outside. What's he going to do? Trevor Hutchings up on the inside. Trevor holds the inside line. Side by side, Steve Humble, Gareth Eastham, Glen Phillips and Braden Hutchins are all in there. Oh, rubbing is racing, and Humble gets through. Humble gets through on Eastham. Is he going to go on Trevor? Trevor takes him down towards the bottom end. Into the twiddly bits they go. They work their way down to the bottom section of the circuit. Trevor Hutchings in front. Steve Humble close to his case. Gareth Eastham, Glen Phillips and Braden Hutchins all in there. They work their way down towards the bottom end of the circuit now. And, well, Trevor Hutchings goes inside. And Steve Humble does joker together with Glen Phillips. Trevor's getting on the gas nice and early so he can get out of there. Off he goes. Up behind him, Gareth Eastham. Then it's going to be Steve Humble, Glen Phillips, and Braden Hutchins a little way back. But it ain't over till the flat that he sings. Trevor bringing the car in there. Brings it in. Uses a bit of handbrake. Brings it around. Gareth Eastham's on him. So too Steve Humble. Steve Humble. And no traction there for Trevor. And Gareth Eastham gets through. Gareth Eastham takes the lead. Braden Hutchins trying to bring it home. Glen Phillips down into the chicane. Nice and tight he goes. Hardly any fishtailing on that BMW. He's got a good drive. Works his way through. Gareth Eastham leading out. He does the inside. Everyone turns inside. No one does joker. Hard on the gas is Gareth Eastham. Steve Humble comes through in second. Humble swaying around a bit. Oh, and Eastham has lost... Did he ride over tyres? He's lost a bit of traction there. And Hutchings and Humble get through, and so does Glen Phillips. Phillips goes around the outside of Hutchings. Is he going to try and bring it in? He tries to put his nose in there. He does too. Well, Glen Phillips has got this one nicely tied up. No, well, what is with... Oh, and he loses traction, and Eastham gets through. Eastham's going through on Hutchings. Eastham, good drive there on Hutchings. Hutchings has got to the inside line. He's going to hold Esom out. Easom's on his inside. Hutchings goes in. Esom still up on the inside. Hutchings alongside. They're side by side. Gentleman driving. He says Easy does it. And they work their way through Damps, and it looks like Esom might have the upper hand. And have we lost Hutchings? We've lost Hutchings on the outside of Damps. He might have gone to do a bit of farming. Well, something's gone awry. It looks like he's back on circuit. But Steve Humble's gone. Gareth Easom's running down. And here comes Glen Phillips. High-speed train up towards Quarry Corner. Phillips in the Jetmaster BMW. Takes Quarry Corner. In goes Steve Humble in the Ravenel Cadet. Second, Gareth Easom. Then it's going to be Glen Phillips. Glen's hard on a charge. He's trying to chase down Easom. Comes up alongside him. Oh, doesn't get traction on the hill. Easom's running on 3 cylinders. The water got him. Oh, Braddon's ahead there of Trevor. Trevor's on 3. Or is he fishing in the gearbox? A little bit of gearbox issues there for Trevor Hutchings. Nonetheless, still going strong. So it's all happening out there at the moment. Led out there by Steve Humble. Steve Humble, Glen Phillips in second place. Glen Phillips is on a hard charge, trying to close down on the back of Steve Humble, going up towards Quarry Corner. Steve Humble goes tight. Here comes Glen Phillips. He'll also go tight. Well, Glen Phillips not getting purchase on the dirt, so that's a little bit of a disadvantage. Braddon Hutchins bringing around Quarry. Ahead there of Trevor. Trevor trying to close down. Nice. Well done, Braddon. You had the advantage over Dad, but Dad's got ahead of you. Best you go and fetch him, young lad. Oh, and it looks like Easom's going very slowly. I think he's calling it a day. As Steve Humble rolls out there with Glen Phillips in hot pursuit. Oh, well, this is the thing. Like they said earlier, chatting to Andrew Hutchings, said, you don't need a fancy car. You just need to come and play. Well done, Mr. Steve Humble. Followed there by Glen Phillips. Clearly, Bosch wiper blades on what they used to be. Trevor Hutchings coming home in P3. Gate. Somebody open the gate. Open the gate. We asked the marshal to open the gate. Open the gate. Time for E36s, please wait. Well, if you are live streaming, you can see the fun we had out there as Gareth Easom is being towed back to the pit lane. E36 Cup, a couple of Maximas, a few Golfs, a few Cadets, and that's what we are about to have. It's a little bit of fun on a Saturday afternoon down at Killarney International Raceway, home of the 2021 World Rallycross Final. Right, next heat's up, and away goes Rian Smith. Gets a good start as per usual. Tristan Nell's there up on his outside. Tristan's going to go around the outside. Devon Wenzel's in it. So too is Barry Williams. They're coming towards the right hand and take it nice and tight. Oh, Tristan getting a little bit sideways there. Managing to keep it together. Barry Williams sits in third with Devon Wenzel in fourth. Rian Smith hard on the gas. Works his way down towards the twiddly bits. Tristan Nell's there. We get Barry Williams, Devon Wenzel. They make their way down towards the twiddly bits. And who's going to be in it? Into the tight section they go. Rian leads out. Barry Williams right there on the back end of Tristan Nell. And so too is Devon Wenzel. Onto the inside of the circuit they go. Here comes Rian Smith. He's going to get on the gas loud and proud now. Gets hard on the gas. Tries to get out there pretty quickly. Builds up a bit of a lead. One of the quickest there through the cut through. Look how he drifts it out. Tristan Nell, Barry Williams and Devon Wenzel follow suit, but Rian Smith into quarry. On the brakes, steps it in, gets a nice tight line. Onto the dirt he goes. Gets good purchase up on the inside. Tristan Nell's got Barry Williams crawling all over the back of him in like a cheap suit. So too Devon Wenzel. Up over the rise. Make their way down towards the inside of the circuit, the twisty bits. And working their way down towards the bottom end of the circuit. Right, Rian Smith does the joker. Has he got enough lead to come up on the inside? A few others also doing the joker, Tristan Nell and Devon Wenzel by the look of it. Rian Smith is absolutely hurtling. He should have this one in the bag with that kind of lead. Barry Williams comes through in second. Rian Smith through the mud. Here comes Barry Williams, Tristan Nell and Devon Wenzel. Getting a little bit sideways. Nell, no purchase. Wenzel comes, tries to close down on him. Doesn't get enough purchase to close down. Rian Smith gets out into damps already, working his way around the right-hand side. Is he going to go joker? No, he cuts in right onto the straight. Gets on the straight. And he's out of there. Hard on the gas through the chicane. He's on the full tilt limit there, and he's got a beautiful lead. Wenzel is stuck. He's seen better days. Second is Barry Williams, and, well, it looks like two cars out of it. Rian Smith's got this one nicely sewn up. Barry Williams second. Here comes Tristan Nell in a distant third. Devon Wenzel looks under the hood. He says that's enough, and well, I'll have another peek. Well, you get chucked around in the car. Fortunately, you're strapped in nice and tight, so your feet can do the work, and your arms. And Rian Smith showing everyone how it's done. The 111. 111 in the game of cricket we call Nelson. You take your feet off the ground and all good luck prevails. Is good luck going to prevail for Rian Smith as he swings it around, brings it in nicely. Oh, on the border of overcooking it. Up on the inside against the ties. He rolls, straightens it up nicely and gets cracking. Comes Barry Williams on the tri-brake and clutch sticklant machine. Tristan Nell already throwing it in, trying to bring the back end around now. Slides it around. Gets on the gas nicely. Now you got to get purchase on the dirt. As our drone takes off to go have a look, see what's happening on the circuit. Checkered flag beckons for Mr. Rian Smith, sorry. Rian Smith comes hurtling through. Checkered flag, he takes this one. He's pretty elated. What a glorious lead he created for himself on that one. Barry Williams works his way through the chicane. Barry Williams still in full flight. And Devon Wenzel got the car going again. The plug lead came loose and he sorted it out. Oh, Tristan Nell getting a bit loose on the outrun. Well, brilliant heat there. Well, eventually, Piet van der Walt makes his migration to the circuit. Tristan Nell, Donnie van Niekerk, and John van Wyk. Four cars in it. Who's going to win? Well, even money says Donnie van Niekerk should be there, but you never know. Green flag up, drops and away they go. Donnie van Niekerk gets a rocket start of the line. Tristan Nell around the outside. Nell tries to go right around the outside and he gets it right. Now can he hold the inside line? Already starts breaching the car. Piet van der Walt comes in there at third ahead of John van Wyk. Tristan Nell's just done a run. He's going to do another one. He wants to have fun. Donnie van Niekerk gets good purchase. Tries down. Piet van der Walt, well, he's trying. They make their way down towards the bottom end of the circuit. Donnie van Niekerk pressing on the back of Tristan Nell. And they're side by side. But Tristan gets the upper hand, gets out into Dams. He's going to have to do the joker. He runs high. Goes to do the joker. Van Niekerk on the inside. Here comes Tristan Nell swinging it around there. John van Wyk decides to do the joker as well. There goes Donnie van Niekerk. There goes Piet van der Walt. There comes Tristan Nell. John van Wyk a little bit further back. Piet's putting it a bit sideways. So too Donnie. Tries to bring it in. Gets on the gas. Oh, Tristan does it very wide. He's got to hold it. Ah, nice cars control. Brings it in nicely. Piet van der Walt's not getting purchased. Tristan is on the dirt. Brings it up over the top. Gets good air time. And he works his way down towards the bottom of the circuit. John van Wyk's entering the dirt section now as your leader. Donnie van Niekerk. Oh, he gets a nice rise on the Shark's teeth, but manages to collect it. And takes his way down through Dams. Into Dams they go. Take a right-hander. Now van Niekerk will go do the joker. Van Niekerk does the joker. And Van der Walt takes up the inside line. There comes Tristan Nell. Nell's there with Van der Walt. Here comes Van Niekerk through the last twiddly bit up on the inside. Woo! Side by side stuff, but Van der Walt comes out on top. Van Niekerk sits in second, Nell third. They work their way now up towards Quarry Corner. Van Niekerk in full flight. Little bit sideways. Van der Walt gets it sideways. Can he hold it? He does. And so too does Van Niekerk. And Nell decides to take the shorter route. And gets a little bit more purchase in the dirt, but gets a bit sideways. Oh, that heavy car. He just can't get it stabilized. Now he gets it right and gets going, but he's lost a little bit of touch there with Van Niekerk and Van der Walt. And needs to get that car back into contention. Up over the Shark's teeth goes Van Niekerk. Gets a bit airborne. Works his way through Dams. Takes a right-hander and works his way around. Now Van der Walt to go do the joker. Indeed he does. Van Niekerk turns right onto the straight. Van Wyk has a problem. It sounds good, but it's not going good. Now, Van Niekerk takes the lead. Van Wyk decides I'll go again. You've got to see one number plate, you drive all afternoon. That's just the bottom line. Here's your leader, Donnie van Niekerk, going into the right-hander. Locks it up nicely, straighten it up, and get onto the dirt. Piet van der Walt comes in. Oh, loud and proud, but he manages to collect it. Well, here comes Tristan Nell. Nell, loud and proud, he also collects it. Right, can he get better purchase now? Not get too much fishtailing on the dirt. He manages to keep it together and works his way up over the top now. He's going to chase down on the back of Van der Walt. is Tristan Nell. Donnie van Niekerk's getting away. He's going to have to Joker. Piet van der Walt works around. Tristan Nell goes into the twiddly bits. Up over the Shark's teeth. He managed to keep it all together. And Van Wyck's back on circuit, which is a good thing, but he's about a lap down. Now, Donnie van Niekerk does the Joker. Where is Van der Walt? Van der Walt gets in the gas. He's all fishtailing terribly, and he goes into the barrier. Boom! He got it all wrong. It means that Nell should get through on him. Can Van der Walt get out of there? Yes, he does. Oh, this is one of them races. Donnie van Niekerk still leading out. Tristan Nell second. Piet van der Walt third. Jean van Wyk fourth. Van der Walt does a little bit of muddy patch trying to get traction. And Tristan Nell's out of there. He doesn't want Van der Walt in close proximity as they make their way down towards the chicanes. Into the chicanes they go. Once again now, Van Niekerk will do the Joker. He does that indeed. Gets into the Joker nice and sideways, smoking up the back tyres there through the king. Past the tyres he goes. This time he's going to go right or left, right. Gets in there. Oh, and he still holds the lead. What's happening down below? Is Van der Walt on the... It's Tristan Nell there. Is Van der Walt catching him? Nell gets going. Checkered flag. And Van Niekerk takes that one. Somebody tell Van Niekerk it is over. But okay, spectator value. Thank you, Tristan. I hope the car wash is open tonight. These cars are dirty. That is the nature of the beast. Wait till you watch World Rallycross. They come out every single heat looking in showroom condition. Oh, and Jean van Wyk still got to finish his race. Right, so the two Maximus are at it again. Stacey gets the inside line on Wayne. Wayne going around the outside. Can he come in? No, Stacey has the upper hand. Early on the brakes, dabs it and just dives in. Probably the best approach there. You don't want to throw it around too much. Stacey up over the rise, getting purchase. Wayne tries to attack early. They get rise down towards the twiddly bits. Down towards the twiddly bits they go. Stacey holds it nice and tight there. Goes over the shark's teeth. Manages to slide around. He's got full control of that handbrake, by the way. Wayne Wilson tried to close down, take a right-hander. Stacey's going to have to do the joker. And Wayne will cut up towards the inside. Or do they both do the joker? Yep, they're both going to joker. Oh, well, there we go. That's nice of them. And they work their way up towards us. Well, they won't be fishtailing much like the E36s. They will just get on with the show. Stacey gets going. Wayne's going to get on the gas nice and early. Tries to close down the back of Stacey now. Up towards Quarry Corner. Wayne's car gurgling a bit. Let's hope all is well under the hood. Stacey gets the short route once again. Wayne gets a little bit out of sorts. Manages to bring it back under control and back up onto the dirt. It's a large car. You want that car to be about 4 inches shorter, then you'll have a real good car. Oh, and the boot is open. The triggered aerofoil has now come into play on Wayne Wilson's car. It's up and down at the back. Depends on the speed and the wind. It'll open or it'll close. So they work around the twisty bits. Round damps they go. They probably cut a right-hander this time. Indeed they do. In goes Stacey. In goes Wayne. Wayne's right up behind Stacey. This should be a good one now. Get on the gas nice and hard. Stacey has the upper hand on Dad Wayne now as they work their way out the bus stop. The Maximus in full tilt up Hubert Straight in towards Quarry Corner. You're going to dab the brakes, drop a gear, maybe two, bring it around. And you don't want to fishtail this because it's front-wheel drive. Stomp on the brakes now. Cut inside. There we go on the shark's teeth and work your way up over the top. I know I sound like a seasoned veteran, but I can say a lot from the side, that's for sure. Up over the rise they go. Both get airborne and work their way down towards the twiddly bits once again. Stacey leads out from Wayne. They come out now onto the straight. Stacey's leading out. Wayne's there too. Can he close down? Stacey got enough muscle in that car to get away from Wayne. Wayne sits there with him. They get on the gas nice and early, work their way out there. Still the quickest man out there, my opinion, Rian Smith in the 111 BMW, but nonetheless Stacey and Wayne coming out there pretty quickly with those front-wheel drive Maximus. 3-litre V6 Nissan on the front wheels. My word, that suspension's really got to be stuff up front, especially with the jump that they're doing. You have all the load. The back end just follows the front end. Here comes Wayne. Wayne gets to the gas early. Closes up on the back of Stacey. And they don't make bonnet catches like they, or boot catches like they used to. That much I can tell you. Because they come adrift. Especially at Rallycross. Well, lovely afternoon we're having here in the Western Cape at Killarney International Raceway. It seems quiet. It's early days. The season's only starting. We've got to get a couple of more campaigners. And this morning we had short circuit racing with the bikes. Man, was that out the top draw. And unfortunately, I can't ask for people to come and watch, but we must try and get some live feed on that because the racing was absolutely exciting as it is at the moment now with Stacey leaning out on Wayne Wilson up towards Quarry once again. Wayne seems to be lacking a little bit of drive. Stacey comes around. Wayne tries to follow suit. Oh, and Stacey gets it wrong. Here comes Wayne up on the inside, and he gets through. Oh, there we go. One lost the concentration, and off they go. And this time the boot stays closed. Fantastic. So Wayne Wilson leads out now, and Wayne might have to do a joker lap as he's leading over Stacey. Stacey will have the inside line. Who's going to bring this one home? Our flag lady looks like she's ambling towards the inside of the circuit, so we might have a checkered flag beckoning. What's going to happen? Are they going to do a joker, or are they both going to come inside? Looks like it went inside. So Wayne leads out. Well, I don't know how the points will be scored on this one, because the way I've been led to understand it, the leader's got to take a joker. It's only the E36s. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Craig Hume. You've enlightened me. So Wayne takes the checkered flag. Stacey second. There's different rules for different categories. I clearly have to learn this one. It's getting a bit confusing, though, so late on a Saturday afternoon, I have to admit. I try my best. Well done, DTM Elderberg, Mr. Wayne Wilson. Oh, and he's got a passenger too, figure. Wow. Stacey, he beat you with a passenger, buddy. He's carrying weight. Right, so the next heat is on, and Glen Phillips and Trevor Hutchings. Hutchings gets a good bit of drive. Glen Phillips goes around the outside. Phillips won't let that back end sway too much. He'll cut inside. He's one of the wise to the wind. Goes in. Trevor Hutchings, Steve Humble looking on the inside. Steve's going to scratch his way through. Trevor's having none of it. Gareth Eason's in there. So does Braden Hutchings. And Glen Phillips makes his way down towards the cutter. He's going to have to do... Well, he's E36, so he's going to have to do Joker. I don't know, the rules are different for everybody, but there we go. He won't do one, no, invariably not. They might have to do a Joker lap, though, because it is, after all, Rallycross. And Glen Phillips cuts right onto the Rallycross straight. So to Steve, I think they're all going to do a Joker lap. Yeah, there goes Trevor Hutchings to do his Joker lap. He reckons I'll get it out the way, so to does Braden Hutchings. The HSC, Hutchings Service Centre team in the house, as Glen Phillips in the Firemaster BMW rockets out of there. Oh, and he's flying as he gets away there from Steve Humble into the quarry corner. And he's going to have to just dab the brakes and tuck it in. He does indeed. Tucks it in as the drone pilot goes out. He's going to go follow the cars now. He looks at Steve Humble. And there he goes. Oh, isn't that just beautiful to see the drone doing photography now? There goes Humble, and the drone goes high. Glen Phillips hags it around through the twisty bits in the chicanes down in Damps, and I think Phillips might do Joker now. Yes or no? No, he doesn't. He decides, no, wait, I've got a lead. I need to, and Humble does a Joker. Phillips reckons he needs to build up on this lead. Comes out there. Oh, also very quick. Probably Rian Smith style as he wrecks it out there now up towards Quarry Corner, up to the Bear Straight. Here comes Steve Humble. Oh, Humble got a bit of a bump there. That unsettled him. Here comes Gareth Eason. Here comes Trevor Hutchings and Braden Hutchings. Eason running that, I think he's got a very powerful 2-litre motor under the hood there. Comes Trevor. Here comes Braden. Braden's looking nice and dirty now. He was looking very clean early on. And he's trying to close down on the back of Trevor. Trevor gets a bit fishtailed. And through the inside goes Braden Hutchings. Oh, excuse me. And, and Gareth Eason gets it all out of sorts there in the chicane. Is he blocking the chicane is the question. They go around his outside, but he's in a very precarious position there on the inside. He's going to need to get out there. Has the motor stalled? Oh. Oh. Well, what's going to happen there? Because he is standing in a very precarious position. Are the yellow flags waving? Glen Phillips on a roll. Now he's got to watch at the chicane because there's a car in his way. Is Esop's car out the way? It looks like it. Braden still leading out over Trevor. Glen Phillips goes Joker. Gareth Easham's car seems like it's out the way. Yeah, there's a bit of distance there. Look at Glen Phillips go. Oh, what a lead. Doing fantastically well there. Here he comes around now. He'll just dab it in nicely. Steve Humble out of sorts there. Yeah, he's got a little bit of bumper damage in the front there. The spoiler all tucked up underneath the car. Braddon's getting away from Trevor. Braddon Hutchings on a fly. Steve Humble, off he goes. Good old 1600. There goes our drone. Oh, just missing the pillar. And down he comes to watch the cars. Brilliant stuff. Now, Braddon, does Trevor get grip? No, he doesn't. No purchase on the sand, and off they go. Glen Phillips absolutely flying. That Jetmaster BMW looking pretty solid under Glen's control. He just tucks it in there. Springs it around. Well, he's got some good car control as Glen Phillips takes it up over the rise. Nothing standing in his way. Bounces a bit, but altogether, Steve Humble in the Ravenel Opal trying to follow suit. Not far behind. The second Ravenel Opal is Braddon Hutchings, but here comes Trevor. Trevor's on a hard charge. He's going to try and dive up on the inside. No, Braddon's going to close the door. Trevor looks up on the inside. Is he there? Trevor looks up on the inside, cuts the shark's teeth. Here comes Braddon. Woo! Rubbing is racing. Rubbing is racing, and Braddon gets a spook. Braddon gets a bit of a spook. Can he get on the gas now? And Trevor gets on the gas harder. And they work their way down towards the twisty best. And there goes Braddon. Braddon gets good purchase. But he's on the outside, and there's a car on the inside of that king, so it's going to make it a tad difficult. Braddon hangs back. Here comes Glen. He's got checkered flag. He says, thank you very much. Steve Humble takes second line honors. And that's that. Right, so we are looking towards the final heat of the day, the E36 heat. Should be quite interesting. After that, possibly 1 or 2 passenger rides. But we'll be closing off with the E36. All the E36s are going to be in it. It's a bit of a final. So we look forward to a real good race. I see Rian Smith. I see Divan Wenzel. I see Barry Williams. Danny van Niekerk. Piet van der Walt. Ryan Kat's not there. He's got a Catholic block. It's very holy. Jean Verveek's not there. Tristan Nell's there, not Dylan. I'd like Dylan to be here. He's one of the riders. And Craig Hume. Craig Hume's doing the top. Ryan Kat's doing the bottom. What you want to read into that, that's your own accord. Right, we look forward to an exciting heat. I think there's 6 or 7 cars in it. We'll have to see it, probably 6. It's going to be nice and tight. I expect a bit of rubbing as racing in this one. Yeah, there you go. Tristan leads him out. Divan Wenzel, Barry Williams, Danny van Niekerk, Rian Smith, and Piet van der Walt. Ooh-wee, here we go. The drone is up and it's going to go roll with the start. This should be pretty nice if you guys are watching. Possibly a bit of drone picture as the drone sits right up there with the cars. Man, this has got to be something to behold. And away they go. Tristan now up on the inside. Divan Wenzel in the middle. Barry Williams around the outside. And Donnie van Niekerk looking up on the inside. Rian Smith's in there as well. Rian goes a bit sideways. Oh, tries to come up on the inside. Gets it a bit fishtailed. Barry Williams around the outside. Rian Smith sits at 5. Divan Wenzel second up behind Tristan Nell. They work their way up over the rise and followed by Donnie van Niekerk. Barry Williams. Here goes Rian Smith. He gets to the gas nice and early and chases up behind Barry and rolls up into P4. Ooh, Rian is, I tell you, that car's got a real lick of speed now as they work their way through the twiddly bits, make their way towards the right hand of Damsdips. They work their way around the car in the front's going to have to do Joker. Who's going to follow suit? Off goes the first car into the Joker, and Divan Wenzel turns right. Tristan Nell doing the Joker. Up behind him as well, it's going to be Barry Williams, and it looks like it could be, yeah, Piet van der Walt. Look at Divan Wenzel, gets on the gas nice and early and makes way up Hubert straight into Quarry Corner. Wenzel leading out, Tristan Nell second, Donnie van Niekerk and Rian Smith. Come in, just dab the brakes and turn in tight, don't fishtail it too much. Oh, and cuts Tristan Nell on the inside of Donnie van Niekerk. Donnie van Niekerk looking up on the inside, can't get through, gets the door shut in his face. Rian Smith said to you, watch your drive now of Rian Smith as he comes out. He'll go up behind Donnie van Niekerk. Brilliant stuff there. Piet van der Walt and Barry Williams up at the back. They work their way up towards the chicanes. Divan Wenzel leads out. He's going to have to do a Joker lap. The leader's got to do a Joker. Who's going to go with him? Nobody does. Divan Wenzel now into the Joker section. And what's going to happen now? He comes into the chicane. And he still leads out. So that bodes well. Donnie van Niekerk's now in second place. Rian Smith's in third. Things are changing. Rian Smith gets good drive up behind Donnie van Niekerk. Donnie van Niekerk hugs the inside of the track there. Doesn't let Rian through. Rian wants to go around the outside. Be careful. He's going to open the door there for Tristan Nell. Nell puts his nose in there. Woo! Steps on the brakes. He gets his nose chopped off there by Rian Smith. Smith brakes, goes up onto the rise, tries to get purchase now, and drives down behind